Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi guys, here I'm going to make a tutorial from Figma to webflow. Where is the webflow function to make the website responsive? But here I have prepared several assets like logo and then color, illustration, image, and the logos. So guys, you can prepare your asset before like I do to make design more easy. Okay, I finished. Let's start the design. Click design. And by the way guys, here I also prepare the text I want to use, so you can see and you can copy this. Okay, if finished, let's start make a design. Okay, first of all I want to make a frame. You can click F in keyboard and then click desktop like this, and then I want to rename the desktop to landing page. Okay, after that I want to give a layout like this. I want to change to column. For this I want to 12, and then the type is center, and then the weight is 80, or the letter is 20, I think good. And then the color I want to choose the blue color. This, and for the opacity I want to change to 8, like this guys. If the frame finished, you can click asset and then copy the logo. You can click Ctrl J. After that, back to design and give Ctrl D, Ctrl V. Sorry. After that, drag to this, like this. And after that, back to asset, and then I want to copy this color. You can select all of these 1, 2, 3, and then Ctrl C, back to design, and Ctrl V, like this guys. And then duplicate the black color like this with Ctrl D, and then for this rectangle I want to change the fill to white. Okay, and then I want to make a rectangle again, Ctrl D, like this, and for this rectangle I want to give a gradient color. For this blue, good, and then for this color I want to change to this, and after that like this and like this. Okay, finish. And after that I want to make a style. The tutorial is you can click the rectangle and then this. You can click this and give name. For example, this is I finished to make a style. You can click like and then create style like this. Because this is I finished to make style, you can do the same like that. Okay, after make a style, I continue to make vectors. Wait, vectors, and then for this I want to change to there, and then medium. And for this I want to 16, and fill I want to change to dark, like this guys. And after that I want to duplicate, Ctrl D, like this, and Ctrl D again like this. For this I want to change request demo. Nah, and for this text I want to change to try for free. Okay, but for this text I want to shift A. Nah, this is finish to make a frame or auto layout with shift A. And after that I want to give new gradient, And for the text, I want to change to like. And then to this text, I want to change to 14, and then bold. And for this settings, I want to this. All of them is capital. And for wait, and then for the corner, I want to change to 8. And then for padding, I want to change to 30. And for this, I want to 60. Wait, I think enough. For this, I want to change to 8. Okay, like this. And after that, I forget to give a clip content. Like this. And then give a effect, drop shadow. And for Y is 15. For the blur is 32. And then for spread, I want to give a min 16. And for the color is this blue. And this is I want to 64. Okay, like this, guys. And after that, so like this, 1, 2, 3, and then like this, and after that, shift A. Nah, okay, shift. After that, go to this. Okay, and I want to get 4J. Okay, like this, guys. Wait. Okay, after for this finish, I also want to shift A with this. So click shift A. Nah, like this, guys. Okay, after finish, I want to continue to next. So I want to copy this, organize your work in life, Control C, Control V. Wait, this. Wait, I think something wrong. Control, click it, Control C, Control V. Okay, this, guys. Okay, wait. I'm sorry, guys. But wait. Why this is cannot, guys? So because this is cannot, I want to make text. So the text is organize your with work and life, like this. And after that, I want to change it to black. For the size is 56. For the letter spacing is 8%, like this. And then this to center. You can click this. Okay, after it finished, nah, like this. And after that, I click the landing page, and then I want to change the size height to 2000. Okay, like this. And after this is finished, I want to make a text again, like this. I want to try again, guys. Or copy this. Control C. Wait, this is kind of, guys. I want to change this to this, maybe. Like this. And then copy this. Wait. Copy this. Control C. Bismillah. Nah, like this, guys. So for this, I want to change to bottom. And then can hit this rectangle. And then for this text, I want to change to inter, regular, and for the size is 20. Okay, for the color, I want to change to dark and center. It, like this, and this alignment to center. Okay, guys. After this is finished, I want to change like this, guys. I think it's better. Nah, like this, guys. Okay, for this finish, I want to next to next part. I want to copy this part, Control D. For this, I want to drop in here, and after that, I want to change this text to join the waitlist or early up like this. And then for this, I want to change the font to 18. And then it, for the rectangle, I want to change the padding to 64. And then for this to 30, like this. And I want to give a shadow for the white is 32, and then the blue is 64, and then for the spread is 24, and then for the color I want to change to, and for this I want to change to 40, 64, like this, and then this, click center. Okay, after this finish, nah, I think it's enough. Okay, next next part. I want to wait. I want to drop this to like this. I want to take this image. You can click Control G, then change the design, and Control V. Wait, wait, this is cannot. Asset, image, Control C, and then the design and Control V. Nah, this, and then I want to arrange it. So the image has to this. This is also, guys, like this, okay, and finish. I think this is enough. And then I want to give drop shadow. You can click effect and then drop shadow. This is 0 for the blur, 14, and then for the color I want to change to pink like this, and for this I want to change to 14. Okay, I think it's enough. Next, I want to change the size of landing page height to 3000. Okay, and wait, and change this to this. Okay, next, I want to click text this and then write trust me. Okay, trust me, trust day like this, and then for the size I want to change to 14, and for the this I want to change to, and this, click center. Okay, after that I want to uh, I want to copy these logos. You can select all like this, Control C, and then back to design, and then Control V. Like this, guys. And after that, wait, guys. And after that, for this focus, I want to select all like this, and then I want to Shift A, Shift A, and then I want to fit this. I want to arrange this to need more need like this. Wait, change to this, then frame 5. Wait, this is kind of guys. Wait, Control X to delete the frame, and then I want to select all, Shift A, for the gap I want to change to this. This I want to change to this. Okay, like this, guys. After I want to copy this, Control G, and then drag to this, and I want to change this to features. Wait, via to plus like this. Okay, after that I want to pick an asset. I want to copy this three illustration. Select all, Control V, and then back to design, Control V. Okay, like this. Nah, and then I want to change this. Wait, I want to arrange this illustration to make it neater. I think like this. I want to change the same. I think this is enough. So I want to change this also. Okay, after finish, I want to change this to like this. And for this, in here and here. Okay, after that, I want to copy this. Control D, duplicate. Okay, I'll pull to this. And I want to change this to bold, income, and for this I want to change to 24. Okay, like this. Yep. And after that, I want to copy from this. Oh, wait. I want to copy this. Task management. Control C. And then Control V. Huh? I want to change to bold and 24. Nah, like this. Okay, and then for the description, I want to copy this with Control C, Control V here, and then like this. And for this description, I want to change to 16. Wait. This guys, this is for height, and I want to change the font to 16. It's same and regular. Okay, after that I want to like this. Wait, okay. Nah, and to center like this. And then for this I want to 24. Okay, I think this is good. Wait. Okay, do the same method for this and this, guys. So wait, I want to copy this, Control D, duplicate this, let's do this. With personal to use, okay. And for the description, this Control C, Control V, like this, and then with this and this, and then I want to delete this. Wait, nah. After that, I want to change this to 16 and regular, so I think enough. And center, and for this I want to change to 24. Wait, to 24. Nah, like this. Wait, guys. Now like this. And for this, the method is same. Wait, Control G, and then drag one of them, and then insightful analytics. And for the description, I want to copy this. Control V, Control V, this, okay, like this. Oh my god, wait, guys. Now for align height, I want to change to 24 and standard, and I want to drag this to this. Now after finish, I want to shift A this image. 1, 2, 3, shift A. Okay, and after that, I want to shift A this and this. The title and the description, shift A. The gap is this is 18. Shift A. The gap 16. For this also shift A. The gap is 18. And because it is like this, I want to change to this. Wait. Now, like this. After all of this finish, wait, I want to shift A this. Shift A. Now, after the text and the image, all of them finish to shift A or layout, I want to layout all of them. This and this, shift A. Okay, guys. But wait, guys. I want to select this is before, and I want to like this. And for this, okay, and I want to change in here. Wait. Change to this. Okay. Okay. Mm, wait. After that, I'll select all of them and then shift A. So I think this is enough. Okay, next. This I want to change the height to 4,000. Change to this. And then next, I want to copy this. Control D. Change to this. And then I want to change to next. The text to request demo. Okay, like this. And I want to give do description. Control C, Control V. Okay, like this. And alignment to center. And this is regular and 16, I think enough. And for this, I want to change to 34. It request demo. No, like this. And then after that, I want to make a frame. You can click F, or maybe you can click this and this. Okay, like this. Wait. And then I want to give a stroke like this. And then for the corners, I want to change to 8. And for height, I want to change to 64. Okay, like this. And for this, I want to change to like this, guys. And then I want to add text, name, and then change this to 16. Full. Like this. And then shift. Wait, I want to change this to this, and this, and this. I want to shift A. Like this, guys. After that, I want to duplicate and duplicate again. Wait, like this. And for this, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. For this, I want to the center. Okay, this is name enough. And then for this, I want to change to email address. And then for this, company. Okay, like and wait. Change to this. Change to this. And then for this, I want to copy from this. Control C. And then Control V. Like this. And then for the height, I want to change to 64. Like this. And wait, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to change this to submit. Like this. And after that, wait, guys. Or maybe I want to change like this. But I think no, so. And after that, I want to shift A. Shift A. Okay, after I want to I'll copy this logo, Control C, and then Control V, alignment to center. Okay, and then I want to delete all of this. Okay, and then I want to add text like YouTube, and for this I want to change to stable, and for this I see 16, and then duplicate, Control D, duplicate again. Then I want to change this to bring in, and this I want to change to Twitter. For this I want to change to Facebook. For this I want to change to Instagram. And for this I want to change to Dribble. Tribble. I want to Shift A, and like this. For the gap, I think this is enough. No, and like this. And after that, I want to give text copyright. Okay, and then so guys, in here I don't find the logo of copyright, so I want to change the logo to this. So if you have a logo copyright, you can add the logo, and then 2024, and after that this is it. Tasker, this, and then all right, reserve, like this, and I want to change this to regular, regular. Nah, but this is I want to change to then keep it. Nah, and then I want to change this to center. This is also to center. And I want to change this like this. Oh, this is also like this. Okay. Frame. Okay, and then for this, and for this also. To this. Okay, for request again, I also want to near this, like this, for this also. Okay, and for this. So guys, this is the result, like this. And then next, to um to make a responsive web, we should go to webflow. So this is the result from the figma. Next, we use a webflow. Okay guys, next we move to webflow, and then I want to click new site and then blank site, and I want to change my name like in video guys. Wait. The name is Tugas Kaprodi Selfie website. Okay, and then create site. And after that, guys, this is the webflow, and then click site setting like in video, and then click fonts. Okay, choose font from list, click enter. Now like this, and then click number 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 100. Okay, after that click add font. Okay, then click open in webflow. Wait, and click variable, click plus, and then add colors, and then create. And after that click a new variable and click color, and then you can change the name, and this is I change to like. And then for the base mode I click the code F for white, and then this is I change name to dark. And then for the code field I copy from figma, nah like this, guys. And then for pink and blue again, like the method is same, I copy from figma, nah like this. Color blue back to figma, and then copy the code, nah like this. After that back to webflow, and then Control E, and then search section like this. Okay, and then click Control E again, search container like in video, and then again Control E and click heading 1. After that heading 2 or H2. After that heading 3 or H3, and then search paragraph. After that search button. Okay, like this, guys. And after that for heading 1 I change, wait, nah I click all heading 1 headings, and then wait, all heading 1. Okay, and then for the font I change to Inter, and then for wig is black, and then the size I change to rem, and for height I change strip and 1.5, and for the size I choose 1 rem. And then for for the size 3.5, guys. And then for align I choose center. And then for heading 2 I change all heading to headings, and then change the font to Inter, and then for weight to bold, and then for the size is 2.5 rem, and then for the height is weight 1.5 strip. Okay, and change to center for the align. Okay, next move to the heading 3. I choose the method is same, and then for the weight I choose to weight bold. For the size is 1.5 rem, and then for the height is weight 1.5 strip, and then for align I choose to wait guys, all paragraph, and then in there, and then for this I choose normal, and then for the size I choose to 1 wait 1 rem for the size, and then for the height I choose 1.5 strip. Okay, after that move to the button, you can click button, and then style selector you can writing button S. Okay, wait, I make mistake, you can rename, and then writing a button SM for small, the meaning is small button. Okay, after that for the padding is 16 for top and bottom, and then for left and right is 32. Wait, nah, like this guys, 32. Okay, next for the font is Inter, and then a medium. For the size is 0.875 rem, and then for the height is 1.5 strip. Okay, you can see in the video guys. And for the core I choose underline, and then for wait, okay, for the decor more type option, wait guys, I change, I think it's no. Nah, I give a gradient, you can see the tutorial in video like this. Okay, wait, for the color black I change to pink, and then for the white, okay, I change to blue. Now after that I change the angle. After that I add a box shadow, and I pick the blue color, and I change to 24, and then I add the blur like in video, and then for Y also. Okay, and then for the size I add a min 8. Okay guys, like this, and then I duplicate it, and then I duplicate class, and then I change the name of this button to LG, the meaning is large. Wait, like this. So, and in this video I have two buttons, small and large, and then for the large button I change the padding to top and bottom I change to 32 like this. Okay, and then for the left and right I change to 64. Okay, like this. And then for the size I change to 1 rem, and then I click the section, and then I style selector to section like this, section strip style guide. You can see the video, and then enter. Okay, and after that I click none, like this guys, but it's okay, this is not gone, but we only hidden them, I think, like that. Okay guys, so next to move to the desktop, like this. Wait guys, nah, we click none. Okay, after that we click add, we click asset, and then I want to upload the image. You can save from Figma guys, you can export before, like this, and after that you export the image from Figma, you can upload in webflow like in video guys. Click upload and then select what your one image, like this. This is a simple method guys. Like this. Wait. Okay, like this. Upload all image your one. Okay, after finish, click Ctrl E and then search navbar, like this. And after that click asset, and I want to change the logos. Okay, like this guys. And after that I want to change the home to features, and then about I want to change to I want to change it to request a demo. And then for the contact, this I want to change to try for free, like this guys. And then for the features, I want to give the padding to 16 for the bottom and top. Okay, and then for the wake, for the font, before I want to change to inter, and then for the wake I want to change to medium 500. And for the size I want to change to 0.875. Okay, and then for the height I want to change to 1.5. And then for the size I want to change to RAM, and then for the height I change to strip, like that. Okay, next for the nav link I want this is I rename to nav strip link. Okay, like this. And after that request a demo, I style selector and I click nav link.
the same class. Okay, and then for try for free, I click button small like this, and then because the logo not in the place, I'm try to I'm try like this, guys. So I delete the logo, and then I add again, and I want the logo in brand place like this. And after that I want to add margin. I want to give a 4, or wait, guys, this is I did for try for v3 before. I changed to all of alphabet is capital, and then change the color font is white, and then back again to logo or brand. Wait, oh guys, in here I select the navbar and then add padding for the top is 24 like this, and then I add the color to like this, guys. You can see the video, and then I click image, and then I adjust it to pass to good layout. You can see the video how to make it, and after it finished I click Ctrl E, and then I click section, and then I Ctrl E again, and I click container, and Ctrl E A again, and I add heading and paragraph, and after that button. Wait, button, like this, guys. And I click this section, and after that I style selector to section like this. Okay, and then for the container I add style selector to container like this. Okay, and after that I change to display to flags like this and like this. Okay, for X is center and Y also center. After that I want to copy this text for heading 1 like this, and then for the paragraph also. Okay, like this, and the align to center, and then for this text also like this, guys. I copy from Figma, and then for the button I click button large like this, and then for the container I add a margin T and B 80. Okay, like this. The meaning is top and bottom it's 80. for the margin. Okay, like this. After that, I select the organize your bottom. I add MB40. Okay guys, like this. And then MB40 80 for the paragraph. Nah, like this guys. And then I add a image like this. Wait. Nah, I want the image inside from the container. So I try for that, and finally I can. And then for this image, I add style selector to product strip short, and then for the radius is 12 px. And then for I give a book shadow, for the color is pink, and then the blur is 20, 100 guys, I'm sorry. And then for the size is min 50 or 50 guys, I'm sorry. And then I click this button. Oh wait, I click button and I give a margin bottom to 16 or 80, like this guys. And then after that I search section again with Control E, and after that for this section, wait guys, like this. Nah, I click section, wait, because this section inside to top section, but I don't want it. I want a new section. Nah, finally I can do it. And from the new section, I search container with Control E, like before, and then I search div blocks, and then I add the logos. Wait, the image, not logos, guys. This is like a trust by like that. I add all of image I have. Okay, because, and then I click div block, and then I add the logos style selector, and then the grid I change to 6 for column, and to row is 1, and then change to center for X and Y, and then I won't click the div block. Wait guys, okay, div block, and then wait, I change to logos. for the container, I search H2 or heading tool. Okay, and after that I change to trust by like this, and I search margin bottom 40 like this, and then I click the body and then make a section again. Wait guys, and then for the new section I search container. Okay, like this, and then for inside the container I search div block. Okay, like this, and then for the grid I change to 3 columns and row is 1 column, and then for inside div block I search image, after that h3, after that a paragraph like this, and then I search okay, I change like this. Wait, nah, like this guys. I have to div block, you can see in the video, and then for the last div block I change to card. Okay, like this. Then for the image I change to features image. Okay, and wait, I add this image guys and change h3 to task management, and then for the paragraph I copy from my figma, and after that the align I change to center. Okay, and then the display is flex and vertical to bottom like this, and in the card I change to center for X. Okay, and after that the feed wait, nah, I click edit grid and then delete. Wait guys, you can see the tutorial in the video. Okay, like this. The gap I changed to 20. And then for the task management I search H3 like this, and then for the margin bottom I change to 24, and then I duplicate the card, and then I change the paragraph and the head H3 and the image to second card I change to personal to-dos, and then I only copy from Figma. Okay, I give a margin to 18 like in video guys. And then for the trust by, wait guys, next to the section 2, I search H2 like this, and the heading 2 I change to tasker features, and then I give a bottom margin to 14 like this. Okay guys, and then I click body and I search section, and inside the section I search container and then H2 like before. The method is same guys. And then I search paragraph, and I click from form block, and then the H2 I change to request a demo, and then I copy the text from Figma and then paste, and the align I change to center, and then for the text field width, for the name I copy, and the text field also I copy, and after that I change one of the text field to the bottom, and also the name guys, and the last name I changed to company like this, and the type is plain. Okay guys, and after that I click the form, the paragraph, and then I give a div block, and then the paragraph I add to div block, and also the request a demo, and then style selector I write a text wrapper, and then for the font is inter like this, and then for the size weight is 60 weight 60%, oh 16 guys, 16% like this, 16 or 16. Okay, and then for this div I add the div block, and then I add a style selector to input wrapper like this, and also for the email address I also add div block, and then change, and then I click the div block and click input wrapper, and also for the company guys, the method is same. Okay, wait, click div block and then style selector and click input wrapper. Okay, after the form finish, click form and then click all forms, and then click the display to flags like this, and then because this is, wait, I click form and then all form and then to flags, and like this. Now guys, you can see the form is very messy, so I want to make it look more neat. Okay, so you can see the tutorial like in video. Okay, after this is finished, this is look more neat, and then click input and then I change the bottom margin to 10, and also to the another text field I change to input and then change the margin bottom to 10 also. And after that the gap I change to 20. Okay, like this. And then for the one input wrapper I sizing like in video. And then give a radius to 8, and then change the color to dark, and then add the height to 44 like that. And then I click the name and I click all labels, and then I change to enter and medium, and the size is 0.875 rem, and the height is 1.5 strip like in video you can see, guys. And then for the text wrapper I add a margin bottom 40. After that I wanna remove the container. Okay, and then I click like in video style selector, and then click that, and after that click delete like this. After that I click flags like this, and then change to bottom like this, and then change the X to center like in video. After that, for request a demo, I select a style selector to margin bottom 40. And then for the paragraph, for the bottom case, I add style selector to form strip CTA like this, guys. Okay guys, this is the result. Wait. And this is I change the padding of button to 12. I don't know what I do in this video, but just say guys, I don't know. And then for the up container, I click style guide to container like this, and then the display to block. And also for the second container, I remove the the margin, Wait. No. Remove guys, remove. Then I click the section and then I give the margin to 80 for the bottom and top like this. And then for the container, for the truss by, I click container, and then for this section I wait guys. I click container again for this section. Okay, and then request a demo. Wait, I back to top container, navbar container, and then I change the max width to 1100, but I think it's the overflow. Wait, but for 1100 I think it's not good guys. So in the last I changed the max width to 950 maybe. I forget guys, or wait, we can see in the video. And then for this container I click like in video style selectors, and then click that, and I want to delete guys like this, and then I write a center, and then for the display is flags, for the X and Y is center like this. Okay, and this is I'm back to nav. No. I see the third by, and then a request demo. And then for this I search a container like this, and I add the logo, and then I add a div block, and inside this div block I search text link, and then for the text link I change I duplicate it, and then I change the name to like YouTube, Twitter, and another application guys. Okay, wait. And then I click this section or this container, okay, like this, and then I search, wait guys, I'm not search, I click the container, and then the align, wait, I copy this text and I back to webflow. Okay, like this guys, and I change the align to center. You can see the tutorial in the video guys. And for this div block I add all links. For the color I change to too dark, but this is cannot guys. I'm also confused, but wait guys, this is I make a mistake. Nah, this is the color I changed to too dark, and then for this div block I changed to social, and the display to flex, and the gap is 20 px. And then for this image I changed the logo style selector, and then for the margin bottom 40 like this. Okay, like this guys. And then for the text copyright I changed a style selector to copyright text like this. Then for the margins I add to margin bottom 4, and this is the result guys. Wait, but this is the trash bay is the place in the left, so I want now like this guys. I want to make the H2 to the center, and then back to this navbar guys. Like I told before, I change it the max width to 950 like this. And okay guys, this is the result. And for the tablet mobile it's very messy, so I want to change all of them, the margin and other. Okay, for this container I change the margin for left and right to 20 or 40. Okay, like this. And then for style quite this width, I change the margin for the bottom and right to 40 like this. Okay, remove and then click margin bottom and 40 and then copy. Nah, like this guys. Forty like that. And then I click all heading one. The size is 2.75 rem or 2.2 rem like this. I think in good. And then for the margin, like in video, bottom 40 or bottom 20 bottom 20 guys. And then next move to the paragraph. I delete the margin and then I click all paragraph, and then for the max width is 90% like in video, and then for the margin is margin bottom 40. Okay, next to the trust by wait, back to button again guys. For the padding I changed to 24 for left for top and bottom, and then for the trust by I changed all heading to R. Then for the margin is 40 bottom, and then for the image, wait, I writing a partner logos, and also for the another image I changed to partner logos like in video, and then I changed the max width to 90% or 70. Okay, 70 guys. And then for the margin I changed to 40 to bottom and top like this. Okay, next to the H2, wait, okay guys, H3 guys, I change size to 1, and then add style selector to H3 like this, and then for the paragraph I change all paragraph, wait, like this. Nah, and then for the height I change to 1.5, wait, guys, for the task management I change to H3, and then for the paragraph I click all paragraph. Why I try it again and again guys, wait. Finally I change the paragraph, and then for the size is the size is 0.8, 7 and 5. And then for the H3 the margin is 20 for the bottom. Then I click container, and then I click div block, and then change the gap to 10, and then I click the filters, and then change the max width to 80% like this. And then okay guys, next to the request a demo I change to paragraph, and then for the H2 I change the margin to 20. Okay, next I click a form like this, and then click flex and direction to bottom. Okay, you can see the video guys, wrap test also I change. And then for the bottom, I give a padding 16. And then for the menu, like this, you can see the tutorial in the video. Then click style, and then add color to blue for the kebab. And then for the background, I changed to pink, but it's very light. Okay, like this. And then I add show. And then for the color, I changed to wait guys, to the align. I changed to center. For the color, I changed to like this. And then for the align, I changed to center like in video. And then I click menu button. And then add color to black. If we open and then click settings and click hide, not hidden guys, but hide. This is I make mistake. Okay, I want to try now like this guys. If we click this, like in video. Okay, next to the container, I change the left and right padding to 20. This is I moved to mobile L guys, not tablet, not desktop. And then change the padding from the navbar to 20. And then for the truss bay, I changed to 20 padding from the left and right. And then for the section 2, like in video guys, no, from the form I changed to bottom, the direction. And then for this section, for this div block, I edit the grid. You can see in the video guys. The result like this. And after that, for this paragraph, the max width I changed to 16%, and for the spacing I changed to 20, margin bottom. And then for this paragraph, I changed to hero paragraph like this. And then for the height, I changed to 1.6. And then for the margin, 40. Like this. Or no guys. No guys. I don't add margin 40. And then next for the request demo, I changed to max wide AW to 100%. And then for this card, I changed like in video guys, and then justify, click this. And then for the max weight to 60%. And then click like this. Okay. And for this text wrapper, I change the margin to 0. For the top, And then for the logos, I add a margin bottom 20. Then for the social, I change to 20 px like this, guys. Or this is I change to 10. And then next to the mobile, the last option, first of all I change this. I click all heading 1, and then for the size I change to 1.6 rem, and then for the height I change to 1.2. Okay, I want to remove, and then I add the size like in video, and the height also like in video. And for this button, wait guys, my laptop is like, wait. Okay, for this button I change to enter, and then for the size I change to 1 rem, and then for the height 2, or maybe the rem I change to 0.2 rem like this. And then for the padding I change to 14 like this, or 16, nah, like this. And then for the padding left and right I change to 32. You can see in the video, guys. And then for the size this I change to 0.5, and I add the margin bottom 40. And then for the margin I give a 10. And also for navbar I add the margin to 10 like this, and the radius I change to 4. Trash by I choose all heading 2, and then for the size I change to 1.6 like this. And then for the logos, wait guys, I add grid 3 column, and then for the gap 20 like in video. And then for the task filters I add margin bottom 20, and then for the image I change max width to 150. And then for the task filters, wait, no, for the section, yes, for the section I change the margin to 20, or 20, yes, 20. And then for the task filters I give margin to bottom 20. And then for the paragraph, wait, for the card I give max width to 90% like this. And also text wrap I change width to 100% like this. And then for the input, no, now form I also give a gap 10 px like this. And this is the result, guys. Wait, this is in desktop, this is in tablet, we can click, and then this is in the mobile aisle, and then this is the mobile only, and we can click the menu, and then this is we make a responsive web. Okay guys, after that we back to desktop, click button, okay, click button, and then click box shadow for the blur 60 px or 80 px, and then for the size is 20, and for the A is 40, like this. If our cursor hover in bottom, make effect like that, and then click box shadow again. For the duration is 400, and then for the another bottom, for the blur is 0, and then for the size is 0. So if we click the effect, gone. For the duration is 400, like this. Nah, like this guys. And for this also one class with on the bottom, on the top, so it's same. Nah, we can click like this. Nah, like this guys. Okay, next click organize, and then interaction, and then select start and animate, like this, and then click plus, and then this is writing a hero section, like this, and then save. And for hero section, please click plus, like in video, and then for this click move, and then change to 80px, and then for the another, click the duration and change to 1 second, and this is in out quad, and this is the preview guys. For this I change to 0, nah, like this, the preview, and then I duplicate it, the opacity, I click the opacity, and then the duration I change to 1, and then this is in out quad, the present using, like this, and then this is the preview. Okay, after that click the hero paragraph, click interaction, wait, only the paragraph, and then click action like this, and then click like that for the top hero paragraph. Wait guys, click that, you can see the video, and then change it to 60 px, and then for that the duration is 1, and the present is in outward. You can see the video guys, the tutorial. Okay, like that. For the hero paragraph, like this. Wait guys, the duration I changed to 1, and then the present is in outward like this, and then this is the result for the like this. And then the bottom click plus and then select element, and then for the bottom I give opacity and move, and then for the bottom opacity I give this is a bottom move, set as initial state, and then change this like in video. For the end click move like this, and then change to 80, and like in video the duration change to 1 in outward like this. The duration change to 1 in outward. Okay, the result like this guys. But this is, I think I make a mistake, so I cross check again and I move one of them like in video. And okay, this is the result. I think this is it's a good. So let's preview. This is the result our desktop guys, our web. This is in desktop. If we click like this, okay, next move to the tablet. We can click this, and then if we hovering like this, and also this. Next move to the mobile, we can click, and then like this. Next to the mobile, another mobile like this, we can click also, and like this. And then back to the desktop, and I think this is the result. I think it's very good guys. And okay guys, I think enough. Thank you so much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.